Are you thinking about making a move to sunny South Florida? You're looking for a retirement community, and maybe you've come across Riverland here in Port St. Lucie, and you want to know what's the inside scoop. Stick around, you're not going to want to miss this video. My name is Megan Schoner. I'm a local real estate agent here in Port St. Lucie, Florida. I love working with people like you guys every single day from YouTube. Find your treasure of a home. So whether or not you're looking the next 9 days, 90 days, next year or two, please feel free to reach out to me. My email and cell phone are listed below. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for my weekly videos. In today's video, we're going to go over Riverland, what it is, where it's located, what makes this different, a different community than some of the other ones, and some of the costs for the houses and the HOA fees, what's included, amenities, and with the HOAs. Okay, so what is Riverland? Riverland is a 4,000 acre master plan community. They have one builder in there, which is GL Homes. What's a little bit different about GL is that they own the clubhouses. When the builder is finished and they move out, you're not going to have an increase in your HOA fees to pay for the clubhouse. So that is one of the great things. Also, with them owning the clubhouse and managing everything, as they see different things that are important for the residents, they continue to add things. So for example, pickleball has become really, really popular. They've built a ton of pickleball courts and they realize that they still don't have enough. So they are building even more pickleball courts, and they're doing some that are covered so that people can play all year round and not worry about the rain or blazing sun. So Riverland is the big master plan community. Within Riverland, there are 4 different neighborhoods that are called Valencia. The first one was Valencia K. The second community that is built out was Valencia Grove, then currently Valencia Walk, and now the last one that they are currently building in is Valencia Park. If you were looking for a villa, the only villas that are available are in Valencia Park, which is the one that they are currently building in. In each of the neighborhoods or the different communities, you will have your own clubhouse. They call it the social club, but it's basically your own clubhouse. So in that clubhouse, you will have your own social director, you will have your own pool, which is more of like the relaxing resort style pool with a restaurant and bar. You're going to have your big hall, so for all their dances and events, comedy shows, all that kind of stuff. Every community will have their own. And then you'll also have all your individual, card rooms and game rooms to connect with everybody. So that is within each community. So if you're in Valencia K, for example, you can't necessarily go to the clubhouse at Valencia Walk unless one of the neighbors in that community invites you through. Now, in each of the communities, all 4 of them will share some what they call the shared amenities, which are the Arts and Culture Center. That's going to have all your demonstration cooking and events there. It's going to include, they have crazy pottery classes, pottery wheels and all of that kind of stuff. They have a community garden. That's where they also will have outdoor concerts. I think they have the Zen meditation garden out there as well too. They have all the different art classes there. So everyone's going to share that amenity, and then they're going to share the sports club. So the Sports and Racket Club is 24 acres dedicated to sports. They have over 80 outdoor courts, which includes their pickleball, tennis, and bocce. They have a pro shop on site for pickleball. I mean, they're that serious about it. And they have an expansion underway, adding 16 more pickleball courts, some that will be covered, 12 more bocce ball courts, and 5 more tennis courts. In addition to that, they do have the Wellness and Fitness Center, which is a 51,000 square foot fitness and wellness facility. It includes the strength and cardio equipment. You have an indoor pool, which I've heard from some of my clients that are really into swimming, that the indoor pool, the temperature is the exact temperature that you need it to be. But you have an indoor pool, then you also have the outdoor lane, pools for swimming, the laps. You have a resistance pool, and again, the spa and recovery whirlpool. There are group fitness classes. You have yoga, dance, Pilates, cross training. You even have some stuff like bungee fitness. I think they've got Pilates, or like really everything that you could possibly imagine. Now, the one thing that I always talk to my clients and make sure that you guys are aware of is in the HOA fee. You can use all the equipment and everything like that, but if you're going to go to some of these different aerobics classes, there is an extra fee for that. So you can buy different passes depending on how often you're going to be using it, but I just want to let you guys know that because they don't always tell you that at the sales center, that the fitness classes are not included. Same thing as when you're doing the cooking classes and the cooking demonstration, that is something that is additional fees. So that's in addition to your HOA fee. Same thing if you're doing some of the different events that they have, the dances and stuff like that, that will be an extra fee as well too. The other thing that's kind of different about Riverland is the connectivity, I guess you'd call it. So there's more than 5 miles of pedestrian, bike, and golf cart trails. They call these greenways or paseos. So it's a little bit confusing. So when I try to explain to my clients, The Paseo is, think of it as like a main thoroughfare. So that's something where you're going to have your golf cart, you can ride bikes on it, and it connects the whole community, everybody together. Within the community, you're going to have a greenway. So the greenway is going to be a street for your golf cart or walking trail, but it's only in your community. So the only people that can get into it, there is a secured gate with your key fob, or there's a place that your friends are coming, they can call in and you can buzz them through. So the greenway only goes through your community, and the Paseo goes through the entire Riverland, through all 4 communities. That connects everything. There are also streets that you can drive your car, but in terms of taking your golf cart, you would use the Paseo or the greenway. So a lot of clients really like that feature because it's Florida living. You can just relax, you can be on your golf cart, you can go visit your friends, go to the pool, the gym. You really don't even have to leave Riverland. You've got everything there. And then the other thing too is they have just opened a new Publix, which is our grocery store, a new plaza that you can connect to that via your golf cart as well. So they're going to be adding some more restaurants and some more shop coming soon on that. But right now you are even able to get your groceries and all that kind of stuff really without leaving the comfort of your home. So one of the biggest reasons that people love Riverland is for all of the activities and the amenities. I call it the Disneyland of the 55 and older communities in this area. Some people love it, some people hate it. I definitely say come and visit and see for yourself if it's a really good fit for you. But if you are looking for a really active community where there's tons of clubs and activities, really easy to meet people because there's so much going on, this is a great community for you. The cons of it, I will say, so some people think it's too big because each community has about 1,000 homes per community. So overall for Riverland, you're going to be about between 4,000 and 4,400 total homes when it's all complete, and that's all for 55 and older. So sometimes people think it's a little bit too much. They do have an app now for all the residents so that you can reserve your fitness classes online. You can sign up for, different the shows and events and stuff like that. So they make it really easy for you, but it does fill up. I've had clients that play pickleball. They're out there playing in the morning, and they're shocked at with 24 courts that in the first thing in the morning you have to wait for a court. I mean, it does get, and this is off season, so it does get busy and it gets full. But if that's something that you're looking for and you want that energy and just all those people around and things to do, this is a great community for you. So where is Riverland located? We are here in Port St. Lucie, Florida. We're just west of 95. One of the greatest things that people love about Port St. Lucie, and why a lot of people move to the area, especially 55 and older, is our location to lots of different amenities and things in the state of Florida. So we are 2 hours down south to Miami, 2 hours up to Orlando, 3 hours to the west over in Tampa. The beach is about 30 minutes from here, and it's an all ages community, a very diverse community with lots to do. So a little bit different than some of the other maybe sleepier 55 and older towns that some of these developments are in. You can see the street from me. This is where Tradition starts. So Tradition is here, and literally across the street is Riverland. So while it's not in the Tradition community and you're not paying the high CDD, which is a community development district tax that you are in Tradition, you are very close to it. So it's basically Tradition without the Tradition HOAs. Across the other direction, you can see is where the Heart, which is our newest statue sculpture, and some new restaurants and a whole new shopping plaza are going in. Port St. Lucie, Florida is ranked as one of the safest cities, as always one of the top retirement destinations. It is like I was saying before, it's a blend of all different types of cultures, all different types of ages, lots of activities and things to do, but it still is a little bit quieter than Miami or Fort Lauderdale. It is a growing area, this area west of 95, so you can see a lot of construction going on, a lot of new restaurants and shops and things coming to the area, but it also has a lot of things that are established, so you're not in a brand new community like maybe some other communities that you're considering. So in terms of housing, what is available here in Riverland? So you have two different options. You have the option of doing the brand new construction, which currently their build time is between 12 to 14 months. It is a very popular community. It sells out, so they don't normally have a lot of incentives. The incentive usually between like $3,000 and $5,000 off the sales price. It's nothing significant. What I always say too, if you're doing new construction, just a reminder, please feel free to reach out to me before you head over there or make a call or set up an appointment. I'm happy to go with you. It does not cost you anything. It doesn't save you any money on the cost of your house. Realtors are paid out of the marketing budget for the company, so it doesn't matter if you go on site and use one of their salespeople, or you have me come along with you as well, you're getting the same price. And it's always better to have somebody on your side. So please feel free to reach out to me, because if you go there first and then contact me, they won't let me help you. In terms of the houses that they have available, they do range from about 1348 square feet under air up to about 3,436 square feet. They range between 2 and 4 bedrooms. What you'll see, what's very common down here, is to have 2 bedrooms and a flex room. So the flex room is really like an office, a den. It basically is another room that has doors, but it doesn't have a closet. So because it doesn't have a closet, it becomes a flex room. And some people will do a Murphy bed in there. They'll do a pull-out sofa to be able to use for extra space. So that's very, very common to have 2 bedrooms and a flex room. So the HOA fee for a single family home is currently $427 a month. That includes all the amenities within Riverland. It does include a guarded man gate, and then you also have in-home security, and it does include your landscaping and front and back, and your irrigation system. It does not include your cable or your internet, so just take that into consideration when you're comparing HOAs. And there is no CDD, which is your Community Development District tax. That is just a tax that's paid yearly. Most of the HOAs have it. It's between $1,000 and $1,500 a year, and it goes on your tax bill. But the big thing at Riverland, you do not have that CDD, so that saves you some extra money every year. Now, if you are buying a villa, so a villa is basically a townhome. It's an attached home, but it's just 1 story. The HOA on the villas is higher because it covers your roof, and that is $566 a month. So the cost of a villa is under $400,000, but you're going to be paying higher HOA fees. So it's something to compare. When you are looking at new construction, when they're quoting it, they'll give you the base price of the home. That does not include your lot. It does not include any of your upgrades, and it does not include the elevation, which is the front of the house. The lots, depending if you want a water lot or a preserve view, or you're backing up to another house, can be somewhere around $20,000 to $30,000. In terms of upgrades, I always say to plan for about 20 to 25% of the base price for the upgrades. You might be able to do it for a little bit less, but you're better off just planning for somewhere around there. There are a lot more things that builders consider upgrades than the normal person would consider an upgrade. So the base prices for new construction range anywhere between $300,000 up to, they say in the 300s, is the lowest price is a townhome, and that is $341,900. Basic, the villas range from $341,900 base price to $423,900. The homes in the Premier Collection range from $450,900 up to $464,900. The Regal Collection goes from $494,900 up to $528,900. The Signature Collection ranges from $572,900 to $597,900. The Vintage Collection homes range from $697,900 to $718,900. And then their Crown Collection ranges from $779,900 to $864,900. So there's something really for everyone in all the different price ranges. People will also ask too about pools. Can you put in a pool? Depending on the size of your lot in the collection that you're at, and if you're on a lake, sometimes the setback is not big enough for a pool. So that's something to consider if you do want a pool, to make sure that you are asking those questions early on. But you can add a pool to the purchase of your home here. There are some lots that you can put a pool in, but the setbacks are a little bit too close, and the builder does not want to guarantee that, so you'll have to put in the pool afterwards. So it's something you can put pools in, and you are allowed to have pools. You're allowed to have pets, you're allowed to have fences, but you just want to make sure that that's important to you, that we're having that conversation up front to see which homes and which home sites will allow a pool. The other option too is if you're looking for a resale home. So a lot of times people will think it's new construction. Are there any resales available? The good news is that there are actually a ton of resales available. People always ask me, Megan, why are there so many homes for sale? What's wrong? Am I missing something? Florida is just a little bit unusual in the fact that a lot of people move down here, they buy a second home. Maybe someone passes away. Maybe Florida is not what they think it is. And the biggest thing is a lot of times all of a sudden they have grandkids and they don't want to be so far away from the grandkids anymore. And then the other thing is people will buy down here, they start small and then they want to get bigger and bigger, or sometimes they do the other. They want to downsize even more. People just move here a lot. There's nothing wrong with the houses. There's nothing wrong with the community. People just like to move. So there are a lot of resales. So if you don't want to wait the 12 to 14 months, there are tons of resales. Resales, I think, are really good value in a lot of cases, they've put on the gutters already. They have maybe put in a fence in the backyard. They already paid for upgraded flooring, crown molding, some of the other details that you have to spend, afterwards, after purchasing. So they've done the window treatments and the lighting and all of that kind of stuff. So you can definitely get a really good deal right now with the resale. So if that's something that you're considering, if it's new construction or resale, I'm here to help you, and I can help you with either option. The other thing too is if you are coming to the area and you want to check it out, I definitely recommend doing the stay and play. So the stay and play is a 3-day, 2-night deal that you can stay within the community. It's $100. You can contact me. I'm happy to set that up for you. And it allows you to stay in one of their homes. You do get access to all the different amenities, to the clubhouse, the pools, the gyms, all that kind of stuff. And they actually give you a gift certificate, so you have free lunch or dinner. So that's a really nice way to be able to see the community, talk to residents, see if you like it, get a really good feel for it. Really, the only thing that everyone says, what's the catch, is you do have a new sales rep. They will take you on a tour of the community, which is a great thing to have anyway, on the golf cart, and it usually lasts about an hour and a half. So not a big deal, and really a great deal to be able to not only see the area of Port St. Lucie, but see the community of Riverland. And then a lot of my clients will just use that as a home base, feel that out, and then we can visit other 55 and older communities, see if you like the amenities at Riverland more than at some of the other ones, and really kind of get a feel for the community. So if you have any other questions about Riverland, about any of the 55 and older communities, please feel free to reach out to me. I love helping you guys from YouTube every single day find your treasure of a home here on the Treasure Coast.